and welcome to the pilot episode of the Honeymun Phase. I am your host, Rachel Moon. Here, we will explore the ever-changing conditions of your 20s, where the honeymoon of youthful dreams meets the reality of adulthood. Let's unpack the beautiful and disgusting, love and abomination, and frolics and fears of this decade of your life. Today we're talking about dopamine detox. So what exactly is dopamine detox? It's abstaining from anything that could be considered pleasurable, from food to video games to even socializing. Instead, you engage in natural dopamine boosting activities like working out, meditating, photosynthesizing, picking up new hobbies, and journaling. It cures lack of focus, low motivation, and short attention span that comes from doom scrolling. I myself am a victim to doom scrolling. When school ended in May, I was left with nothing but my thoughts and nostalgia from the past school year. I had a little too much fun and was getting withdrawals from it. I laid in my bed at 10 p.m. and I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled my little heart out until there was nothing good left for me. It was slime video after hope core, after crochet inspo, after brain rot memes. There was literally no end to scrolling. And by the time I checked the clock, it was 5:30 a.m. I was like, what am I doing with my life? I just pulled an all-nighter, and for what? This was May 14th, 2024, a little over a month and a half ago, and I realized something had to change. The first change that I made was deleting all social media from my phone. That was TikTok, Instagram, BeReal, Snapchat, you name it. It was off my phone. The first few days, girl, it was rough. I was literally fiending to check my socials and see what everyone was posting. Like, you don't even understand. Like, every single moment, every single neuron in my brain was just like, I need to check my Instagram, I need to check my feed, I need to see what everyone's posting. It was kind of embarrassing, actually. I didn't realize how bad it was until a week later when the FOMO really started to hit. My friends started bringing up new trends and viral videos from TikTok, and I had no idea what they were talking about because I just wasn't on TikTok. The second change that I made was starting to journal. That has been extremely helpful, actually. When I was little, I really couldn't journal because I felt like it was too much work and it would actually make me really stressed out. I felt like I had to record every little thing that happened during my day. If I felt like if I didn't, I wasn't journaling right. So I refused to journal for the past 10 years of my life. But I was like, you know what? Maybe it would be good to reflect on my day and actually do some thinking instead of just doom scrolling. So what have these changes done for me? I find that I have built a really healthy relationship with social media and myself as well. I go on Instagram in Safari now instead of having the app on my phone. This really keeps me from going on it whenever I want to. When I see the Instagram icon on my phone, if I have the app downloaded, I just feel so compelled to open it every single second I swipe by it. And keeping it on Safari is a little more work. I'm a pretty lazy person, so just the fact that I have to open Safari, type in Instagram.com, and sometimes I have to log in if I'm on private browser, it's just too much work for me. So I guess it kind of works out. I guess my laziness is good at times, but it's been helpful. I now also have much deeper connections with my friends because just because you're posting people on social media does not mean that you guys are for lifers. Like, it just doesn't work that way. I can be more authentic on it and post whatever I want. And I'm not putting on a facade to impress anyone. Another perk, I don't go to bed at 5 a.m. anymore. I go to bed at 1 a.m. latest. I know it's not absolutely perfect, this new system that I have going for myself. Doom scrolling is everywhere, guys. when I stopped going on Instagram and TikTok, I started doom scrolling on Facebook and YouTube Shorts. You literally can't avoid doom scrolling nowadays. But I go on Instagram only once or twice a day for 10 minutes. It's not perfect. I still go on it, but I think it's much better than before. And my intention with it is also very different. I only use Instagram to communicate with my friends through DMs, post my own pictures, and view my close friends' posts. Because sometimes I'm on it and I'm like, I don't even know who you are and you're on my feed. And I frankly don't really care about your life, but I'm spending 5 minutes of my life looking through your account and seeing what you're posting. It's not a valuable use of my time to go through Instagram if I'm just looking at random people's posts all the time. I've also realized the value of time. We really don't have a lot of time on this earth. We really don't have a lot of time in our 20s. And getting off social media has really helped me to live in the present moment. I really value cherishing every single second that I have and going through every single day with passion and joy and more excitement than I have ever had in my entire life. I know cutting off all social media is not easy. But if you can't delete all social media at once, you can start with deleting Instagram from your phone. You can still have access to it from Safari when you need it, but remind yourself, those posts are not going anywhere. They will still be there when you come back. To end this episode off, I want to remind you guys, social media is not real. It's not real. Nothing on there is a reflection of the deep connections and bonds you can make with people in real life. And that is what truly matters. So get off social media. Stop commenting on your friends. You cooked with this one. You ate. Tell them you love them in real life. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with commenting that. I comment that all the time, but really go out of your way to hang out with them. Time is so precious. Just hang out with them. It's so fun. Thank you all for tuning into the first episode of the Honeymoon Phase. And I will see y'all next time. Signing off. This is Rachel Moon from the Honeymoon Phase.